Ayurveda Medical College and Hospital and the Yennapoya Homeopathy Medical College and Hospital in the year 2018, the Yennapoya Institute of Allied Health Sciences and the Yennapoya College of Naturopathy and Yogic Sciences in the year 2021. Yennapoya University has secured accolades by various national and international certifications. Ayurveda Medical College and Hospital and the Yennapoya Homeopathy Medical College and Hospital in the year 2018, the Yennapoya Institute of Allied Health Sciences and the Yennapoya College of Naturopathy and Yogic Sciences in the year 2021. On two occasions under self-finance, Yennapoya University has secured accolades by various national and international certified Ayurveda Medical College and Hospital and the Yennapoya Homeopathy Medical College and Hospital in the year 2018, the Yennapoya Institute of Allied Health Sciences and the Yennapoya College of Naturopathy and Yogic Sciences in the year 2021. On two occasions under self-finance, Yennapoya University has secured accolades by various national and international certified Ayurveda Medical College and Hospital and the Yennapoya Homeopathy Medical College and Hospital in the year 2018, the Yennapoya Institute of Allied Health Sciences and the Yennapoya College of Naturopathy and Yogic Sciences in the year 2021. On two occasions under self-finance, Yennapoya University has secured accolades by various national and international certified Ayurveda Medical College and Hospital and the Yennapoya Homeopathy Medical College and Hospital in the year 2018, the Yennapoya Institute of Allied Health Sciences and the Yennapoya College of Naturopathy and Yogic Sciences in the year 2021. On two occasions under self-finance, Yennapoya University has secured accolades by various national and international certified Ayurveda Medical College and Hospital and the Yennapoya Homeopathy Medical College and Hospital Centers, PHCs, Rural Healthcare and Development Center, and mobile clinics to inculcate social responsiveness. The university library caters to the learning needs of the students and faculty. It has a vast collection of books, manuscripts, ancient books, digital learning resources. The library transactions are fully automated, facilitating accession and lending of books. The digital library, which is available at all the constituent units, helps the students and faculty to access the e-resources. All the academic departmental laboratories are well equipped for providing training. To enhance experiential learning and skill acquisition, the university has created Centers Advanced Surgical and Skill Enhancement Division, ASSEND, and a state-of-the-art Advanced Comprehensive Clinical Training and Simulation Center. These facilities are one of their kinds in the country and provide training support to the students and faculty from other institutions. The examination section is fully automated with an indigenously developed examination management system procedures involved in the pre-examination, examination, and post-examination processes. This has enabled to bring in several technological reforms in the examination system, enabling speedy announcement of results. The university has been making constant and concerted efforts to actively engage in research. Research support facilities available in the university include state-of-the-art central research facility with modern equipment for conducting advanced research in emerging areas like microbiomes, cell signaling, nanoscience and microfluidics, stem cell and tissue engineering, systems biology and molecular medicine, omics technologies, bioinformatics and biostatistics supported by highly qualified manpower, funding, informatics tools, Animal House and Ethics Center. The Ethics Center has the unique distinction of imparting NIH USA funded postgraduate academic programs in research ethics. The Center for Nutritional Studies fosters nutrition-related activities in India. The policy and advocacy has led to government's initiative in launching a direct benefit transfer scheme for all TB patients to enable access to a better diet. This center has developed maternal nutrition advocacy, implementation, policy and planning in collaboration with Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, UNICEF, National Center for Excellence and Advanced Research on Diets. Yennapoya Technology Incubator aimed towards identifying, fostering and mentoring innovators, entrepreneurs in the healthcare innovation process. Recognized by the BIRAC, Yennapoya Technology Foundation supports startups and more than 60 patents have been applied, published or awarded. The university has signed more than 150 MOUs with several national and international institutions of excellence for research, faculty, and student exchanges. The 4 hospitals cater to the teaching and training activities of medical, dental, Ayurveda, and homeopathic disciplines. In addition, there are yoga, naturopathy, and wellness centers provide treatment and training facilities. The Medical College Hospital is NABH accredited with 1,100 beds with the latest facilities.
Ma'am, the voice is not coming.
Start.
Starting.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the Yiascm Institute of Arts, Science, Commerce and Management, I, Shipra from Department of Commerce, would take this privilege to welcome you all to Deeksharambh 2022. Yiascm deemed to be university brings you world-class educational experience in the pristine surroundings of a tranquil South Indian town. We are pleased to declare that the university has been accredited with A+ from the Executive Council of NAC, National Assessment and Accreditation Committee. We welcome you to explore Yiascm and evolve into a technology-enabled future. The Yiascm Institute of Arts, Science, Commerce and Management caters to the new era of learning and has been serving to the society since 2017 through general education. Yiascm started its journey as an institute with 3 programs under commerce and hospitality, which has been tremendously grown over the years and currently has 26 programs under various departments. We cordially welcome you to join us in this journey of the Yiascm Institute of Arts, Science, Commerce and Management. Today, we have with us our Honorable Principal, Dr. Arun A. Bhagavat, as the first speaker of Deeksharambh 2022. Sir is currently a professor at Yiascm Research Center, Yiascm deemed to be University, Mangalore. Sir hails from Padubidri, Karnataka, and has completed his primary, higher education and PhD from Mangalore. He later on moved to Taiwan to pursue his postdoctoral research. He was promoted as a senior researcher at the same institute. During the year 2009, Sir joined Yiascm deemed to be University to establish and head the research center, where today the establishment is recognized for its globally acclaimed research outputs, patent and products in the area of health and allied sciences. Sir has guided 9 students for their PhD and 7 have enrolled for PhD under his guidance. Sir has more than 260 plus publications in reputed scientific journals and conference proceedings of national and international repute. Sir is currently handling funded projects from national and international agencies and has 7 patents and technology transfers. Sir is also established and currently handling research, incubation and entrepreneurship facility and unique centers in the emerging areas of health and allied sciences. He has successfully guided 6 startups which are currently being incubated at the university. Sir is also a member in some of the key task forces formed by government and private agencies. Sir has also bagged various national and international awards and recognitions. We are proud to say that Sir is currently heading the institute as the principal, and he has played a vital role in managing strategic thinking, planning various activities in the institute. So we have the right person to speak with you all on National Education Policy of 2020. As the first speaker, over to you, sir.
Good morning. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes. Uh, on behalf of NPI deemed to be university, from the Office of Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, Pro Chancellor, Registrar, and all the statutory officers, and the Office of the Principal, and from my personal behalf, I welcome you all to this very important session, that is academic year 2022-23, which is going to start this year, and I welcome you all to this Deeksharam. We are going to have a formal inauguration of the session on 26th of this month. Before that, we want to give you a kind of a perspective of the institutional functioning, so that your blending with the institution becomes easier, and also an enjoyable stay, as well as you will get involved with the activities of the institution, and grow with the institution to ensure that you take a path wherein your careers are shaped, and you will be proud of being in a deemed to be university. At the outset, the basic idea of having this Diksharam means it is the starting of an education, or Diksha. Diksha is something education which is going to take you through a pathway where you are going to be a good individuals. That is the whole idea. That is, it's a development of individuals, the family, the society, and thereby a strong nation, laying a foundation for creation of a strong nation, and helping individuals to acquire knowledge in the fields of and inculcate the sense of responsibility and channelize your inner potential. That is the whole purpose of having this Disharam, so that you blend with the institutional culture, and then your teaching, your learning becomes much easier, and you will develop that passion towards the institution, towards a sequence of what the is concerned. And what is NEP? What is that? Because you are all students enrolled this year in very, very important program that's called as NEP, that is National Education Policy. All of you may know what is NEP. It's a document which is a transformational document, and all the institutions in the country are now are under NEP. So we as an institution also have a huge amount of activities planned under NEP, and you're all lucky to be a part of first batch of NEP, which is going to have a lot of choices, wherein you are going to choose what and how your education should be, how you want to shape your careers, how do you want the institution to give you the Sorry for those technical glitches because of the numbers. Anyway, we will play a video for you guys. You can just review it and then we'll come back and talk to you.
The Islamic Academy of Education was established in 1991 by Mr. Yenapoya Abdullah Gunhi, an entrepreneur philanthropist, with a vision to provide quality higher education. As a non-profit trust, the Academy established Yenapoya Dental College in 1992 and set up medical, nursing, and physiotherapy colleges subsequently. Over the years, institutions developed by this trust have created a niche in healthcare education, not only in hinterland of Mangalore, but also across the globe. In recognition for this contribution to the education system, in the year 2008, the Ministry of Human Resource Development, on the recommendation of the University Grants Commission, conferred the deemed to be university status. Yenapoya University thus became the first unaided deemed university to be established in the Dakshina Kannada district of Karnataka. The university, following the accreditation in 2015 by the National Accreditation and Assessment Council with an A grade, has diversified its academic prowess and scope by establishing Yenapoya Pharmacy College and Research Center and Yenapoya Institute of Arts, Science, Commerce and Management in the year 2017, the Yenapoya Ayurveda Medical College and Hospital and the Yenapoya Homeopathy Medical College and Hospital in the year 2018, the Yenapoya Institute of Allied Health Sciences and the Yenapoya College of Naturopathy and Yogic Sciences in the year 2021. Yenapoya University has secured accolades by various national and international certification and accreditation agencies. The significant ones being consistent ranking within 100 by the NIRF for 3 consecutive years. ATL ranking of institutions on innovation achievements by the Ministry of Education on 2 occasions under self-finance or private institutions category as an endorsement for the innovation and entrepreneurship development efforts among students and faculty of the university. The university has also been ranked with 4-star grading in KSURF Young University category in 2019. In recognition of contribution to the new knowledge generation, the university has been ranked among the top 50 institutions in India in the SCI MA Geo Institutions ranking consecutively during the last 2 years. There are multiple faculties of study in the university which are represented by the standalone constituent units. These institutions are spread over a total build area of 144,453.11 square meters to accommodate academic and administrative activities. Curricular diversification has been the focus of the university. It offers more than 100 programs at the undergraduate, postgraduate, super specialty, doctoral, and postdoctoral levels. The university has enrolled more than 6,000 undergraduates, 600 postgraduates and doctoral students, complemented by over 500 well-qualified teachers trained in ICT-enabled teaching learning processes. The classrooms, seminar halls, and demonstration rooms are ICT-enabled with Wi-Fi facilities extended to all strategic locations in the campus. The integration of information communication technology in teaching learning meets innovative educational standards. Self-directed learning is supported through e-resources on the customized learning management system. choice-based credit system incorporates a wide spectrum of electives in majority of the programs offered. Internships, industry visits, community postings, skill development training, and early exposure to research equip the students professionally competent for employment. The mentorship program supports the mentees throughout the duration of the program to enhance learning experience and personal growth. Community-based training is imparted through the urban rural health centers, PHCs, Rural Healthcare and Development Center, and mobile clinics to inculcate social responsiveness. The university library caters to the learning needs of the students and faculty. It has a vast collection of books, manuscripts, ancient books, digital learning resources. The library transactions are fully automated, facilitating accession and lending of books. The digital library, which is available at all the constituent units, helps the students and faculty to access the e-resources. All the academic departmental laboratories are well equipped for providing training. To enhance experiential learning and skill acquisition, the university has created Centers Advanced Surgical and Skill Enhancement Division, ASSEND, and a state-of-the-art Advanced Comprehensive Clinical Training and Simulation Center. These facilities are one of their kinds in the country and provide training support to the students and faculty from other institutions. The examination section is fully automated with an indigenously developed examination management system procedures involved in the pre-examination, examination, and post-examination processes. This has enabled to bring in several technological reforms in the examination system, enabling speedy announcement of results. The university has been making constant and concerted efforts to actively engage in research. Research support facilities available in the university include state-of-the-art central research facility with modern equipment for conducting advanced research in emerging areas like microbiomes, cell signaling, nanoscience and microfluidics, stem cell and tissue engineering, systems biology and molecular medicine, omics technologies, bioinformatics and biostatistics supported by highly qualified manpower, funding, informatics tools, Animal House and Ethics Center. The Ethics Center has the unique distinction of imparting NIH USA funded postgraduate academic programs in research ethics. The Center for Nutritional Studies fosters nutrition-related activities in India. The policy and advocacy has led to government's initiative in launching a direct benefit transfer scheme for all TB patients to enable access to a better diet. This center has developed maternal nutrition advocacy, implementation, policy and planning in collaboration with Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, UNICEF, National Center for Excellence and Advanced Research on Diets. Yenapoya Technology Incubator aimed towards identifying, fostering and mentoring innovators, entrepreneurs in the healthcare innovation process. Recognized by the BIRAC, Yenapoya Technology Foundation supports startups and more than 60 patents have been applied, published or awarded. The university has signed more than 150 MOUs with several national and international institutions of excellence for research, faculty, and student exchanges. The 4 hospitals cater to the teaching and training activities of medical, dental, Ayurveda, and homeopathic disciplines. In addition, there are yoga, naturopathy, and wellness centers provide treatment and training facilities. The Medical College Hospital is NABH accredited with 1,100 beds with the latest facilities for robotic surgery, organ transplantation, 3D MRI, modular operation theaters, ICUs, and emergency services. The diagnostic laboratory is NABL accredited, covering services of biochemistry, microbiology, pathology, and transfusion. The Allamalu Charitable Foundation, supported by Tata Trust in association with the Yennapoya University, is establishing a comprehensive cancer care center. Medical College Hospital provides free food, free and subsidized treatment to all the patients. The hospital has received several awards from government and non-government agencies for its outstanding contribution to public service and workplace safety measures. The university provides equal opportunities to all students, upholding the principles of equity. The observance of cultural fest, religious festivals, NSS activities, and disabled-friendly and barrier-free environment provide the opportunity for students from the diverse background to effortlessly blend with the campus life. The international student cell caters to the needs of overseas students to seamlessly adapt to the campus environment. The Student Council provides a platform to undertake various co- and extracurricular activities. The university provides scholarships, fee waivers, and fee concessions for financially weaker students and promotes gender equity. Career Guidance Cell prepares the students for entrance competitive recruitment examinations. The Placement Cell, in association with Alumni Association, organizes campus placement drives. Students participate in extension and outreach activities through camps, awareness programs, and have adopted several villages for comprehensive healthcare support. The university has created excellent sports and auditoria facilities to support the physical and recreational requirements of the students and faculty. Endurance Zone. The indoor auditorium has a multi-purpose hall, basketball court, shuttle badminton, volleyball, gymnasium, squash court, table tennis, and board games. The outdoor sports facilities include international standard grass soccer ground, cricket practice nets and stadium, kabaddi court, throw ball court, and athletic stadium. There are 13 hostels for students, 7 for women and 6 for men, and are provided with solar water heating, uninterrupted power supply, and Wi-Fi facilities. The centralized kitchen, Foodcraft, caters to the food requirements of students, staff, and patients, along with 2 canteens and 15 cafeteria spread across the campuses. The laundry services, laundry line in the university campus has capacity to handle 5 tons of clothes, is a boon for students, staff, and patients. The campus has several environment-friendly operations which include rainwater harvesting, water conservation, waste management, energy conservation, and promotion of alternate energy utilization. As an endorsement for these efforts, the university has been recognized and awarded by prestigious international, national, and state bodies and is amongst the top 400 institutions ranked by Times the Global Impact Ranking, which mainly focuses on achieving sustainable development goals. The university has adopted multiple UGC programs to sensitize and inculcate social responsiveness among the students and cross-cutting issues like gender, environment sustainability, human values, health determinants, right to health issues, emerging demographic changes, and professional ethics. Commitment to our nation and society is embodied in telemedicine initiatives, relief activities during environmental disasters and the COVID-19 pandemic outbreak, and support to cleanliness initiatives of the Government of India. Yenapoya, deemed to be university, provides an inimitable milieu for holistic growth and upholds all functional integrity of a markedly progressive institution. The accreditations and laudable transformations in its overall performances over the years are ample evidence of Yenapoya's contribution to education. Through its futuristic vision, it intends to transform into one of the acclaimed educational institutions. The strategic plan Yen Vision 2035 emphasizes on the goals to reach the forefront of academic excellence and to be among the top-ranked universities globally.
Yeah, presentation. Yeah, thanks for watching this video. Basically, if you look at this video, you will have a feeling that you will be the part of institution which is already established itself as an healthcare institution, and it has been recognized throughout its probably the last 20 years. The institute had been existing and has produced some generation of leaders who are leading in the society, and one of the best institutions to undergo your transition from school to college life. So it's very important that you understand the institution first, so that you have a clarity on what is that the path you have chosen to build your career, and how do you blend with the different background which is currently existing. And the Yenapoya Institute of Arts, Science, Commerce and Management is something which is 2017 we established, as you all know, and then subsequently we have more than several programs in the areas of commerce, the arts, science, as well as the management. So you have taken admission into this institution, and this has two campuses located, one in Balmata, which extensively deals with the science program, and all the management and the commerce students will be shifting to our new campus, which is in Kulu, nearby campus, with all the amenities. So all those facilities, whatever we have established, are the landmark facilities, including which facilitates the overall development of the students. Holistic development of the student is our aim, and with that direction, I would just take you through this slides, which would help you to understand what is NEP, how you are going to be the part of NEP, and how you can decide on what the career path which you want, and what is the support system which is existing as an institution, and how can you blend with this institution. So I will start with my presentation for next 30 minutes probably. All can you see my slides? Anybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah, thank you.
Sir.
Yeah, please go ahead. Okay. So if you see this slide, probably this gives the overview or a bird's eye view of the growth of this institution. Okay, if you see this slide, this gives you an idea about the Yenapoya deemed to be university. This is an institution which has a history, as I said. It started in 1992 with the dental college, subsequently medical, nursing, physiotherapy, and also it became an independent university, deemed to be university in 2008, and then in 2009 all other institutions were bought under the ambit. Then in 2017 we started this institution of art, science, commerce and management. It is a constituent unit of Yenapoya University. In 2018 we started with Ayurveda, then went to homeopathy, naturopathy and yogic science and the Institute of Allied Health Sciences. So you can see the series of institutions. So what I want to give you a focus is this has a tremendous experience in being in the education sector. So we have established the facilities as well as the credibility in the society regarding teaching learning process, the research process, the extension process, as well as alumni engagement, etc., which are very critical for any student. Before they enter, they should have an idea what this institution is about and how am I going to get my career in this institution. So with that background, the next slide. So this gives an idea about ranking and accreditation. You might ask me the question why this ranking and accreditations are important. Ranking and accreditations gives an enforcement to the student that whichever student enters this institution will go through the academic program, will go through the research program, which are accredited nationally and internationally and is recognized everywhere in the world. So that means the education which is imparted has reached the benchmarks, necessary benchmarks, and also has excelled in its own terms, in terms of student training, in terms of student academics, in terms of student outcomes, in terms of achieving those important milestones which are critical for employment, which are critical for understanding the uh, global requirements, job needs, and the requirements for develop those careers into independent entrepreneurs or the innovators. So that's a reason these rankings and accreditations become extremely important, and the society very positively looks at these ranking and accreditation because students are very clear where am I studying and what is the use of studying in this institution and how it is going to help me. All these questions will be answered basically through this ranking and accreditation process. Next slide, please. So if you look at recognitions, most of the programs offered by the university are recognized by the government agencies because we fulfill those requirements of all the requirements which is required for the students' holistic development, like teaching facilities, infrastructure, sports facilities, your hostel facilities, your learning needs, teacher requirements, teachers' competence. All these are very critical, and this has to be recognized by the government. Then only you can meet those standards, which wherein when you are learning something, it meets those minimum requirements recognized by the government. Next slide. So these are continuation of those recognition. All the programs, including our art, science, commerce, and management, are recognized by various organizations, including UGC. UGC is an organization which is involved with general education. You call it as University Grants Commission, which has permitted most of these programs, and all our programs are recognized by the UGC. So you need not worry that whether my programs are recognized or not recognized tomorrow, what will be my fate. So all this apprehension should not be there. That's the reason right in the beginning we are making those things very clear that most of these programs are well recognized, well identified in the society, and well appreciated in the society. So these are the outlook of the university to give you an idea. So you can see the number of programs, more than 100 programs are currently being run, and at various levels you can see transition from undergraduate from school to undergraduate program to PhD program and PDF program. We have a pathway which takes you through your career at various levels. So you can go through, enter somewhere and go out with the PhD. I mean to say that is a level of pathway which is developed by the institution and the support system developed by the institution, which might help you to shape your careers. So you can see this is so much of academic programs being offered at various years, milestones, how we have developed, and you can see that number of certificates and value added courses. What these certificates and value added courses helps you in, getting your personality developed, and this personality development as well as soft skills, communication skills are extremely important when you go for a job or you want to go for a independent entrepreneur or you go on to go for a higher studies from your undergraduation. So all these will play a very critical role. Certificate and value added programs helps you shape your career. We have a basket of such courses offered to you so that you can choose from them, and then you can identify which is the right pathway for you to grow. From there you can go from undergraduate to any degree which is highest in the world. So student ratio you can see 1:10 and so forth. So next one is this slide gives you an idea about how we design our curriculum development and implementation. As we are all deemed university, we have a independence which gives us a lot of flexibility in terms of designing our curriculum. Our courses, our programs, our syllabus are designed specifically to cater to the needs of the society, specifically industry, wherein it's much easier for you all to find a job because most of the programs are industrially embedded. Industrially embedded means industry participates in your curriculum or syllabus transactions. The curriculum is developed by the industry in collaboration with the industry, and your internships will be the industry. Your activities and assessment will be through the industry, as well as placement and job requirements are in par with the industrial needs. So most of you will have a interaction with the industry at any given time. It may be first year, second year, or third year, or a fourth year. Most of your program is a 4-year program, honors program, for which you have joined under NEP. I will tell you what is NEP and how it is useful to you. And most of these programs are approved by the university, and we implement something called as, very important, you all should understand, outcome-based education. That is OBE, we call it short is OBE, outcome-based education. Means our education system is so well framed that we are only much more focused about the outcomes of the student. What is the outcomes of the student? Either the student should get a good package or go to the industry to become a job, or a job creator, or a job seeker, or he himself goes to the higher studies and get into academics, and then he himself goes into become a teacher or a researcher or a CEO of any organization, or become a leader in his own field, chosen field, and then contribute to the national and global needs. So this is what is this slide gives you an idea about how do we assess the students, how we assess the student based on OBE, or we call it as CBCS methodology. And then our learning activities are framed in a way, our teachers are trained and our outcomes are assessed by the teachers in a continuous assessment mode. That is, teachers are trained to assess the students not only based on the examinations, but also continuously based on the activities in which students participate. And that's how the learning experience is very enjoyable rather than stressful. That's how our teachers are trained. So the design, you can see the design, how our curriculums are designed. You can see we focus on program outcomes. Program outcomes means the program after completion of 4 years program, you have to align with the vision of the institution, as well as global and national and local needs. So these program outcomes are aligned as per that. Course outcomes are designed to complete that courses, And course specific outcomes gives you about the modules which you are undergoing, the training, the skill component. We focus more on skill component because we have to match it with the industry standards. That's the reason we are matching more on the skills than continuously taking some theory classes or going to talk to you hours together. Rather than that, it's more engaging students in experiential learning, different teaching methods. Several teaching methods will be adopted, not the routine teach and chalk and talk method. There will be hundreds of different methods will be used for teaching. It's more on skill orientation, skill certification, and then we will assess the student not on the only internal assessments. There will be different kinds of assessment methods which will be used to assess the students. Ultimately, outcomes are assessed based on substantial, moderate, slight, and nil, and then we map these outcomes to each other. Then to come something called as graduate attributes, wherein what is that when you complete all these courses or programs, what will be the attribute of the student, how the student will look like at the end of 3 years or a 4 years or 5 years or 7 year programs. So there are different programs pathways under NEP wherein you can enter as a undergraduate student, end up as a PhD student. So there is a lot of pathways which are framed in this institution, and you will be given a choice to select your own pathways. So this is how we deal with lot of integration of cross-cutting issues and holistic, which leads to holistic development of the student. We have dealing with lot of social responsiveness. Students will be involved in NSS, students will be involved in NCC, student will be involved in lot of clubs and activities to develop that social responsiveness. You will be working with the community. There is also a lot of ethics and humanity subjects wherein you have to learn professional ethics. You will be learning humanities, arts, science. You will be multidisciplinary activities you will be participating, and you will also do there are mandatory courses which are suggested by the UGC, such as environmental studies, gender sensitization, and general neutral ecosystems. So a lot of activity. We have a Deeksharambh, as you know now. This is an induction program. Deeksharambh is something an induction program because most of the students are transiting from their PUC to the degree program. To overcome that, this bridge is created through this induction program. You will have a lot of field visits, you have a lot of experiential learning, you will have hands-on training, you will be adopting some families, the villages, and a lot of activities related to attitudes and communication skills. These are very critical in shaping your career, and we are including them as part of your activities. You can see we will be using our faculty, our non-teaching staff, teaching staff will be using, including today's Deeksharambh. You can see us getting into ICT. ICT is information and communication technology tools. Will be extensive using at least 40% of your curriculum will be dealt with ICT enabled tools. You will be given an account specifically on LMS, that is learning management system. We will be taking you through learning management system. All of you will have your account in that. Our lectures, our reference materials, our teaching training materials, your assessment, some of your internal assessments, some of your scores will also be accessible to you as well as your parents. Your performance, academic performance, your all other activities will be made available through LMS. So our teachers will be using a lot of online teaching tools. They will be using learning resources, lot of learning resources, wherein you will be given a basket of courses using Coursera, Swayam, NPTEL, Swayam Prabha, etc. You will also be accessing a lot of electronic databases which might help you to access them and do your activities online. It's also online learning tools will be used to make an teaching learning assessment and other activities, including your assessments will be done using technology enabled tools, as well as there are a lot of institutional tools which we have developed internally which will also be given to you for using and making your maximum use of your time, your knowledge. And most of our teachers will be taking a mentorship role than conventionally teaching and learning. Now coming to specifically what is that your undergraduate programs will look like, how the programs will look like under NEP. NEP is National Education Policy, which is 28th of July 2021. The Government of India has announced. Under these programs, the student will have a lot of flexibility in designing programs, designing curriculum. It's more a multidisciplinary approach wherein student entering in any program can exit from any other program. In terms of today, you might enter into BSc program, you might exit into BA programs or BCom programs or any other programs. So there is options of these kind of thing. It's a more new programs, new courses which we are also learning. We have also designed some programs in line with that, so that we facilitate your learning and make that choices for you much easier, so that you can shape your degrees as you want it to be. For example, it's called multidisciplinary approach. It's more a liberal way of selecting the programs, but you have already chosen and selected some programs, but you have that flexibility of moving from one program to another to shape your activities. You have a multiple entry and exit option. What is this multiple entry and exit option? It's very interesting, wherein if you want to go out of some program, you can exit. It's called as diploma or certificate, wherein you can exit with 1 year. You can have 7 years. Before 7 years, you can come back again directly to the second year. You can exit from the program and come inside. Then you can, if you exit from second year, you can go with 4 semester. You will get a diploma. And once you exit in both these, you will have an additional certificate program wherein you will undergo 16 credit additional program, and then seek a job, go outside and come back again, and end of the 3 years you will get your degree. End of the fourth year you will get the honors degree, wherein you have to carry out a research or you have to carry out an internship in the industry for a whole duration, 1 year duration. This all the programs are designed for 4 years undergraduate program. So you are all entering a very important, you should understand that you are entering 3+1 mode of education, that is 3 years degree plus 1 year honors degree if you continue from third year to fourth year. And few further, after fourth year, if you continue for 1 more year, you will get your master's degree, and if you continue for 2 more years, you will get your PhD degree. So in 7 years you will be getting your PhD degree. In 5 years you will be getting your PG degree, and in 4 years you will get your undergraduate honors degree, and in 3 years you will get your degree program. Each of these entries has its own advantages and disadvantages and market values. Market prefers different modes, like some people prefer to have a certificate program, certificate completed students. Some would have an advantage in advanced diploma. Some would have 3 years degree program. 4 year degree programs are extremely important for you if you are looking to study abroad or go abroad and go for your higher education, or for your specifically for seeking job in other countries or in an industry which prefers a student to come in with the internship. Such organizations prefer 4 year programs, while somebody want to study 1 more year, get their PG degree also with that, so that they can go and go for a higher position, seek for aspire for a higher positions. And somebody who want to continue in the education 2 more years, and they will get their PhD program. So these programs are more focused on getting you the employability and skills which are certified by the industry. That's why most of us, our programs which we are offering are tied up with the industry. That's an advantage, because you have more choices in your specialized field. You can move from one program to one course to another course with necessary credits, and then you can claim those credits to complete your degree. So you have a very, the minimum credits for each degree and the nomenclature based on that. But we will try to avoid these kind of too much of flexibility in 1 or 2 years, because everything is new and we don't want confusions to be created. That's the reason we will be continuing with the existing ones, but with little modification to help you out. Next slide. So coming to what is NEP 2020, you can see NEP 2020 focuses on holistic and multidisciplinary education. It's very critical in terms of it gives you the advantage for positive learning outcomes. It helps you in communication skills. It helps you in increased creativity and innovation. It helps you in creating that social awareness. It also helps you to more towards liberal arts, including professional skills. It helps you in teamwork. It helps you in critical thinking capabilities and higher order thinking. There are a lot of activities planned under this. For this, you'll also be exposed to research, early exposure to research in your undergraduate program. It will also help you in problem solving skills, and it helps you in in-depth learning because you will be technologically using lot of tools which helps you in self-directed learning. So you can use multiple tools to read yourself. The ecosystem is so fascinating that you can have your own, shape your own personality based on the tools and techniques which are available and made available to you to help you to develop a, holistic personality. So, as I said, you will have multiple entry and exit points, and all your credits, it's a credit based system, choice based credit system. You will be given choices as well as you will be given the necessary credits in terms of accumulation of credits, and for each year you have to accumulate minimum number of credit so that you can exit and entry these programs at various levels, and then you can accumulate under something called as ABC. We call it as academic bank of credits. Your credits will be accumulated in the bank like a passbook, and you can claim those credits to complete your programs and courses where and when necessary using various tools and techniques. Your teachers, your mentors, your course coordinators, your program coordinators, my faculty, more than 100, will be helping you in doing all these activities, and they will guide you at each stage how you should go to these pathways, how you can exit, how you can come back again, how you can claim the credits, how the accumulation goes in. All these step by step guidance and counseling will be done by my faculty, and if you have any doubts, there are program coordinators and course coordinators who would help you to give you the direction in terms of the choices available in the institution and help you to grow. Next. If you see this table, this gives you an exit option. Exit option, how much credits requirements are there? After, if you want to, for example, first year you have joined and you want to exit the program, you have to accumulate 36 to 40 credits in your first exit. So after that, that will be in your bank. These credits will be in your bank, and again after 2-3 years or 4 years till 7 years, you can come back to directly to level 6, that is exit option 2, second year of your degree program, wherein again you accumulate 72 to 80 credits. You can again go out and then again come back in the third year. It is for the 6 semesters, 108 to 120 credit you accumulate. You can exit, you can come back again for your bachelor degree, honors or research, and it's a 4 years or 8 semesters. Now currently all of you are going through this 4-year program only, but you have 3+1 program, that is 3 years you can exit and again come back to the 4th year or continue to the 4th year. And next slide gives you an idea. After completion of 4 years, you can again go to the master's program. After completing 4 years +1, if you go, you will go to the master's program and get your master's degree, or you can exit in 3 years and come again for 2 years master's program. If you say no, I want to continue only for 1 year, after that you will get PG and then PG diploma and then exit, you will get your master's. So this is how the curriculum is designed, and this is one of the integrated 5 years programs wherein you can go into integrated programs also. So you have a lot of flexibility and option to get out and come in again at any point. So this gives you a lot of flexibility. This is what we wanted to implement, and you will all have a flexibility to exit and come inside and choose those courses which you want to implement. So this gives you an idea, as I said, level 8, that is exit option for postgraduate diploma with 36 to 40 credit. You go for one more year. After fourth year, you'll get your master's degree with 72 to 80 credit. And after master's program, you can go for a master's degree with 180 to 200 credit integrated programs. Next. You will be guided. Don't worry. You don't need to worry. You will be guided by our faculty. Don't get suddenly some shock like thing. You don't worry. The people are here are well aware and they would guide you out. Then level 10, as I said, it's a doctoral degree. You are again is an integrated program. Again, you will go to 7-year program where you can go into get your doctoral degree also. You can enter in the undergraduate program and exit from the being a doctor in 7 years. So this is doctor in the sense it's a PhD, 7 years PhD program. So you can go there. So generally the outcomes are credits are given in this way. It's too early for you to understand this. Probably your teachers would guide you in the future, but just I want to give an overview how it comes. A semester consists of 90 working days, generally 13 to 15 weeks. We have a 15 weeks time schedule wherein you will go in a one whole year will be divided into 2 semesters, and you will be every almost 4.5 to 5 months will be one semester, that is 13 to 15 weeks, and next semester will be second semester will also be similarly for 13 to 15 weeks. One credit means it is 15 hours of theory or 30 hours of laboratory per week. So generally one credit equivalent to 45 hours means 15 hours of theory or tutorials of 30 hours or lab will be there, and credits for internship shall be 1 credit per 1 week of internship. So again, as I said, don't worry about these credits. Your faculty are going to explain you what is credit, how to accumulate credit, and how to bank these credits. The 4-year undergraduate program may comprise many categories like disciplinary bar interdisciplinary major, disciplinary bar interdisciplinary minor, and vocational studies. There will also be vocational studies wherein you will be participating in a lot of activities related to online programs and vocational programs. So you will have at least internship of 24 to 32 credits. That is, every year you may go for an internship, or you may go at only at the end of 3rd year internship, because internships plays a vital role for the employer to employ you, or for earning your specific skills and competencies at the end of 3 years or 2 years at the end of the 1 year. So that's a beautiful program. Again, as I said, my faculty would guide you out, because each program has different internships embedded in different years. So we will come back to you on those program designs once you are into the after you complete your Deeksharam. I don't want to give you that unnecessary confusion now, because Deeksharam is much more focused on to blending you into the new system of our institution. Next. So this is how the credits goes. This is only an example I am giving you here. So total 3 credits will be, you have to accumulate 108 to 120 credits. So total credit, 1/4 will be for general electives and 3/4 will be discipline bar, interdiscipline bar, multidisciplinary electives. So general electives are mandatory, such as ethics, environment, as specified by the UGC. We call it as general electives, open electives, or discipline specific elective, or compulsory electives. All those things will be explained by our academic coordinators. Once you enter the respective programs, they will guide you out how this will happen. You can see this is how the credits are distributed. If you look at general elective 1/3, these are the ones wherein you will be undergoing courses in ethics, values, environment, then certificate program, industry certificate programs, etc. Example, you have to accumulate 120 credit. In that, 30 will go to general electives and 90 goes to discipline or interdisciplinary or multidisciplinary subject based on student choice. So this is an overview of the program in under NEP. Next. This is how you have a choice to select from various multidisciplinary institutions. Currently, we don't have something at engineering. We have a lot of programs in IT wherein you can go into IT related courses. You can select something on science related disciplines. You can select something from commerce related ones, and from arts and humanities. You are all lucky because we have all these basket of courses offered from various disciplines wherein you can migrate between the courses and then accumulate their necessary credits. Very few institutions in the country will have this kind of options to select from various disciplines because they are all monodiscipline institution. For example, commerce institution means it all only has a programs and courses in commerce only. Something like management, it also have only courses in management and commerce. If it is arts and science, they will have a very limited courses from arts and science colleges. But here you have a combination of almost IT, science, arts, humanities, commerce. So you can move from one flexibility. You can choose courses from one program to another program to make your courses and make the baskets. It's very interesting. Currently, that much flexibility in the first year may not be there, but slowly, once you get down into second and third year, you will have more and more such flexibility, and you will have a basket of courses wherein you can accumulate to complete your degrees. Next. So this is an example how this goes in first year. You are entering in such a program, and then with the 40 credits, you will be moving to second year, third year, and you have this slide gives you an idea, overview of how the you can migrate between the programs and courses, so that at the end of it you can decide what is that degree which you want to accumulate, or no, I don't want to go into this pathway, I want to go into single program. Then you need not worry about it because there is all fixed up. Only if you are thinking that I want multiple programs and choices, then you can go. Otherwise, sometimes you make up your mind, no, I am going to with only one program and I want to exit with that degree. Then it's a very straightforward path. You don't need to worry too much about all these things, but invariably you have to go to accumulate those necessary credits in general electives and discipline specific electives. Again, for all of this, you will have a lot of counseling to be done by my faculty. They will take you through these pathways. Even if you are having a monodiscipline or single discipline or multiple discipline, they will guide you out based on your interest, based on your commitment, based on your thought process. How do you want to have your degrees? Next. So this is how the entry and exit point exit. As I said, entry point with 2 semesters 40 credit, exit, and then you can again for the PG programs again you can come in the second year and exit with the master's degree. This is for the master 2-year master's program. Next. So as I said, I promise you that most of our programs will be flexible curriculum. It will have collaboration with other educational institution. It will have collaborations with industry or employer, and all our programs are designed for industry or employer requirements, as well as for promoting that entrepreneurship and innovation, wherein you can be a job giver rather than job seeker, as well as you will also have apprenticeship programs embedded into your all the courses which you are undergoing. You will have problem solving, critical thinking, digital skills, teamwork, etc. You will have research projects embedded into your program. So you have a lot of flexibility in terms of participating in various activities of the institution and develop your own degrees. Next. That's all from under NEP. As we go forward, and once you enter into the institution, you will given those choices, you will given those flexibility, you will be guided through this whole pathways. How do you want to shape your degrees and have have your activities done. I'll promise you, most of our faculty are well trained. They know, they are all young, energetic, and they know, they have learned the art very hard, and they know how to teach students. They are well trained, and I promise you, it will be a very, very energetic and very, happy student life here, and you will all cherish, and you will be privileged to be associated with this institution and with my faculty, and I am 100% sure that this is one of the phenomenal experience you will have in the college. We have a hostel facilities, we have a, infrastructure, we have all those necessary requirement based to suit your interest of making your career in this institution. Thank you so much. I would be happy to take, if there are any queries and questions, I would be happy to answer some of them. Thank you so much for attending.
Any questions, students?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Actually, sir, if someone is doing degree in case, and after he is completing degree and he is getting job, so is it possible to do other honors and MC
Yes.
program with the job? I mean that.
Yes, I forgot to mention, very important, two things are there. Now under NEP, you have an option to get your dual degree. Please understand something called as dual degree programs. These are implemented. You can have parallelly two degrees. You can, even though now you have entered one degree, exit you can have two degree, and you can do something called as online degree programs. Second degree can be online. You have an option for BCom online, BSc online, BCA, or BA online, as well as it can be from our own institution online programs, or you can have with the foreign institutions. We are all tying up with more number of foreign organizations, foreign universities, including world's top institution, top 100 institutions, where you can, for 6 months or 1 year or 2 year, you can have a exchange program with them, and those credits are recognized from our institution, and you can have dual degree, or in single degree you can have multiple option of going twinning with other organization in other country and get your dual degree also. So you can go out, and while working also you can carry out and continue your studies. It's called lifelong learning. Anytime you can come in, anytime you can exit. That option is given under this program. So you are all lucky, because it's something phenomenal which is going to happen under NEP. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any other? Any others have? You should have so much of questions. I'm not seeing any questions. Be open and bold to ask any questions. It will be happy to answer you guys. Anybody in the chat box?
And sir, I have one more query, sir.
Yes, Kiran, tell me. You are not audible.
Actually, sir, when I went to the Yiascm website, there in placement cell, it was written we are also preparing for competitive exam like civil service, UPSC. So it is true or?
I don't say it is true or not false. We are starting these programs because we had earlier this civil services, but we had discontinued that. Now again we will be starting from this year. I'll promise you that there will be a training on these issues. There is no doubt about it.
Thank you, sir, for your answer.
Anyone else? Anything on chat box? If not, thank you so much. We are all looking forward to welcome you all on 26th. Physically, we can. Yeah, there is one. Abhinav has raised the issue. It's regarding. Orientation. So orientation will be in our main campus, that is in Yenapaya deemed to be university, Derlakatte campus. There is an endurance zone which is of sports and multicultural stadium, and we will be continuing for about one more week till the first week of October, and there will be a lot of programs for personality development, for orienting you towards. We will not go to the curriculum till you are properly oriented and you blend with the institution and its culture. Then only we are going for curriculum implementation or curricular transaction or syllabus. So till that time, we want you to blend, and you should enjoy your those 3 to 4 years or 5 years or 7 years, whatever you are choosing the pathways. You should enjoy that stay here. You should also learn. You should shape. You should be communicating, etc. So it's our promise to ensure that you are educated. Education is not degree, but education is for life. So we will ensure that all those things are met, and we I will try to meet your aspirations. There may be some deficiency delays, but doesn't mean that we are not committed. We are committed to the cause for which we have admitted you to these programs. Change of campus in Balmata. Balmata campus will be dealing only with the science programs. All the science programs will be dealt in Balmata, and all the management programs will be dealt at our Kottara or Kulur campus. It is called Yenapaya Business School, which will be shortly. Its work is going on. We may shift there. By next 15 days, you will have your classes up and running in that campus. Is it clear?
Sir, science include the computer science also?
Yes, boy.
Yes.
It is. Business school will be more onto MBA, your BBA, as well as your BCom programs will run from your Kulur campus. All science related. Yeah, I'm not. You are not audible. Yeah, that is in the Yenapaya main campus, university campus at Derlakatte. Till we finish Deeksharam, that is, we have to complete the Deeksharam for 15 to 20 days. That's mandatory under the UGC. Once that is completed in your main campus, you will all be in main campus in the Derlakatte campus, because you have to complete that Deeksharam. Then only we will get you to the classes. By first week of October, we will be starting the classes by your departmental teachers. Clear?
Sir, how about the hostel facilities?
Hostel facilities are already, there is a boys hostel is already ready. Only the girls hostel we will keep you updated once the rooms are ready. There is some small issues related to that, but we will inform you by next 1 week. You'll get full clarity on which hostel, when you are going, etc. All those things will be given to you. Before next week, everything will be sorted out. Don't worry. The class timings currently will be 9:30 to 3:45 for all the students. 9:30 will be both the Balmata as well as Kulur campus will start functioning, and from hostel and from city there will be a bus transportation facility available on the paid basis, as well as once you are in the campus by 9:30 till 3:45 you will be there in the campus, and from 3:45 you can attend value added courses, you can go to sports, you can do activities pertaining to your co-curricular and extracurricular activity, which will be given you and trained. Some training will be going on. Whoever based on your interest can participate in any of these programs. Anything else?
Sir, at what time we have to come at Derlakata for inauguration?
That will be communicated to you. Don't worry. Everything will be communicated to you through your class advisors, through your program coordinators, course coordinators, as well as from the administration. Everything will be apprised to you. Don't worry about it.
And sir, I have a doubt actually. So what's the difference with normal BCA and we are doing BCA with IBM? The syllabus is same or something else?
No, the correct syllabus is slightly different because these are embedded with industry. That's what I told you. I made a statement there that industries are involved with a lot of programs in our institution, and IBM is something which has its own curriculum in terms of requirements for skills, the competencies, the expectations from the IBM, and it's very focused so that those are the additional qualifications which can be and they will be learning something more than what they are learning in a normal BCA. But the normal BCA student also has an option of getting the certifications by paying additional certification costs by other industries. It can be with IBM, Microsoft, Apple. It can be with the global brands are associated with us. So you can go into any of these value-added or certificate programs or online programs and skill certification from skill councils, so that you can basket whatever you wish to basket, and you feel that at that after 2 years or 3 years, whichever is relevant, you basket it, and then you can get your degrees done. Clear? Done? If that is done, thank you so much. We will be looking forward to meet you all guys personally. Thank you so much. Bye.
So the session was very much evident and perfectly explained about curriculum enrichment, assessment methods, learning techniques and policy directives of NEP, so that all our students can get a basic understanding and idea of the learning experience in our institution. I thank our beloved principal. Dr. Arun A. Bhagavat, for enlightening the students with learning proficiency in Yiascm. Thank you so much, sir. Students are required to fill the feedback form, which is given in the chat box, which will be considered as attendance for the session today.
Ma'am, we have one more session.
Yes, you have one more session, but for this session, you need to fill the feedback form, which is given in the chat box, and that will be closed within half an hour. So please fill it immediately.
Requesting all the students to be on the link because the session will start immediately.
I request all the students to be online because the second session will start immediately.
Speaker is online.
Yeah, speaker is also online. Before that, please fill in the feedback form.
5 minutes.
Yeah. So we please take 5 minutes to fill up the feedback form.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Am I audible?
Yes,
ma'am,
ma'am.
you're audible.
For a minute.
Okay, thank you.
We are moving on to our next talk. The speaker for the session is Dr. Bhagya Sharma. She holds MSc and PhD degree from Mangalore University. She has a professional experience of 20 years. She is guiding students for PhD and has mentored UG and PG students for research projects. She has over 45 publications in national and international journals and has 2 book publications to her credit. She is certified lead auditor for environmental management systems. Her main interest includes creating environmental awareness among children and youth. Currently, ma'am is an assistant director, Center for Environmental Studies, Enapoya deemed to be university. We welcome you, ma'am. Ma'am will be giving a talk on environmental sustainability. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Good morning, students.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. I've shared a screen. Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. It is, ma'am.
Is it in the slideshow mode now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you. So, good morning, students. I'm Dr. Bhagya Sharma, Assistant Director at Center for Environmental Studies, and I thank for my introduction and happy to meet you all today. I'm here today to interact with you all on environmental awareness and sustainable development. As you all know, you would have studied in your earlier classes also, and we all are aware that the human well-being is very much linked to the health of the environment. As per the statistics of World Health Organization, at least 24% of the deaths can be traced back to any of the avoidable environmental factors. So environmental pollution, environmental degradation is one of the important factors which is causing the deterioration of the quality of human health. Everyone needs clean air to breathe, fresh water to drink, and places to live which are free from any toxic substances or pollution. Environmental pollution has caused a tremendous deterioration of our environmental ecosystems, and the environmental education goes a long way in creating awareness among the youth to help realize the problems which we all are facing and also to the solutions what we can do. So in this regard, I will be talking about sustainable development to you all and try to help you all understand what is sustainability and what as individuals we all can do. You all would have heard of sustainable learning, sustainable education, sustainable development, most any of the even business, sustainable business, or you would also have heard of green business, green fuel. So these are all the lofty words which we are hearing nowadays. Can anyone tell me what is sustainability from your point of view? Anyone?
Ma'am,
Yes?
ma'am, sustainability means, from me, it means that we are using resources to an extent where we use it to satisfy ourselves and also save it for the future generations.
Very good. Is this Rudrendu?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, very good, Rudrendu. It was a very nice answer. Yes, sustainability is something where we are over exploiting the nature. As you all know, the population is growing exponentially, which has led to increased farming, which has also led to greater greenhouse gas emission, deforestation, and also the industrial and technological growth which is happening, where a huge amount or the power requirement is very high. All this has led to, or our planet is reaching almost a breaking point, and we are already seeing the effects of the pollution or the global warming on our ecosystems and communities. And that is why now the businesses, the education, the development, everything is associated with sustainability. Environmental sustainability has become a social responsibility. For example, if you are using energy, we are mainly dependent on fossil fuels. Fossil fuels drive our energy system, whether it is from cooking to the vehicles we use or the industries. You also would have heard of the Sustainable Development Goals. Sustainable develop. I'll not go with many questions, students, since we are running out of time. Sustainable Development Goals. These were developed by the United Nations General Assembly, and the purpose of setting it was to achieve people. It was a blueprint. The purpose was to develop or achieve peace and prosperity, and see to it that all people living on earth live with dignity, not only now, even in the future. And all the countries were called to take upon action immediately, so that we can address the global challenges which is faced by the international community. There are 17 sustainable development goals, and it was developed in 2015, and the aim is to achieve all these goals by 2030. So sustainability, as I already mentioned, it has been associated with every fact of life. Excuse me. So what is our role in promoting sustainability? Awareness is being created among the younger generation from the schools, in the colleges, by providing environmental education. You also have the eco clubs, through which practically you all are exposed to the environmental solutions, how you can bring about the small change collectively when you go out to the field visits or to the community. One example, how you can attain sustainability: when you are using the various projects or any activity you do, the sustainability can be achieved by adopting the three pillars of sustainable development. Sustainability stands on the three important pillars. The first is the environmental pillar, which is concerned with the carbon footprint. Reducing our carbon footprint should be the aim of any of our activity. You also have the second, the social pillar, which is promoting the well-being and health, safety of all the people on earth. And third comes the economic pillar. The purpose of this pillar is to take initiatives which will have long-term positive impacts on the environment, not just concentrate on the profit. When all these three are attained, only then the sustainability can be adopted. Standards for attaining the sustainable development are often set at the federal level. If you take, for example, the US Environmental Protection Agency, they have the list of air pollutants, the refrigerants, the hazardous waste, and how it has to be regulated, what are the standards it's given by them. They also give the standards for what should be the air quality, what is the acceptable air quality, water quality, soil, wildlife habitat, everything, how much carbon emission should be there. And all these standards are provided by these federal agencies, and they will also have monetary penalties and legal action if they are violated. You also have the Ministry of Environment and Forests in India, who provides the rules and regulations related to pollution, related to environmental protection, wildlife conservation. The actions and reports which are related to all this climate change or the biodiversity conservation, all those reports are also available and will be provided by the same ministry. The ministry is also responsible for implementation of the environmental law, and any violations to the environmental law will be considered as a crime, where either the person or the organization will have to face the possibility of fine or jail sometimes, or both of them. But as an individual, what we all can do is what you all have to see. And this is the definition: environmental sustainability. What was already explained, but it was a responsibility of ours to conserve the natural resources, also to protect the global ecosystem, to support the health and well-being now and in the future. The US Environmental Protection Agency has given the definition as what was mentioned by one of your classmates, meeting today's needs. We are living luxuriantly today with using so many resources, whether it is sunlight, whether it is water. We all want good air to breathe, a good area to live. Okay, so meeting today's needs without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their needs. Are we doing our activities in such a way that the future generation can also enjoy the resources in the same way, the way we are living today? Okay, if we are doing so, if you are assured that the future generations also will get clean air, clean water, clean soil, the clean environment, okay, that means you are living a sustainable lifestyle. If not, it is time to think about your lifestyle and modify it. Okay, so that is the definition. For example, the energy resources which I mentioned to you, we are mainly dependent on the fossil fuels, which is a major source of energy, but we can use a renewable source of energy like the solar power, the hydropower, the wind energy, geothermal energy, tidal energy, biomass energy. So we have alternatives. We all know about it. We need to modify or we need to change. It is very, very essential that we adopt the systems or the alternatives which is available so that we do not cause damage to our environment which the future generation will suffer. The use of fossil fuels, as you all know, leads to a huge amount of the burning of the fossil fuel gives out a large of greenhouse gases, which has led to the increase in the global temperature. The global warming is happening, and we are seeing the effects of it. I will not go to the details of that. So we can use alternative energy sources where the pollution is less, like the wind energy, the tidal energy, or the solar energy, which is a cheap source of energy. It is also at the same time environment friendly, eco-friendly. So such type of practices can be adopted. So the different mode of action which I also told you at the ministry level, at the schools, environmental education, eco clubs. We are also now starting with the International Eco Club student chapter, where students who want to participate, they can volunteer. They'll have to pay a small fee where they will be a member. So every year or 2 or 3 years, it is up to the student who all can join this International Eco Club student chapter, where they'll be given an ID card and a certificate at the end of the term. And the various activities which are being organized by the Eco Club, the students can participate. They can also present their studies or their observations in the conferences which are organized by the International Eco Club student chapter. They also have options of writing articles to the newsletters which are published by this organization. Also, research is supported. Research is very, very essential, where you have to develop that habit right from this undergraduate level. Small research projects will be funded from 10,000 to 25,000 by the International Eco Club student chapter. For those students, you have to fill up your, there will be a format for doing the research activity. You can fill it up and submit it so that it will be scrutinized, and you can take up those activities, and it will be funded. Your research activity will be funded and you can carry out your study. One example I would like to give here from the ministry, what has been done is Griha. Griha is a very good initiative. Griha is a green rating for integrated habitat assessment. Griha, it is a rating system. This is developed by the National Green Building Rating System, which is developed by the Energy and Resources Institute, which is also supported by the Ministry of Renewable Energy. Okay, so this is an assessment tool. As I told you, it's a rating system. It's an assessment tool come training module, especially for the school students. Okay, this is implemented in the existing day schools. This helps to evaluate the environmental performance of the school and trains children on all those aspects. So this is an approach. Griha is an approach to make the students as the torch bearers of whatever change we want to see around us. So this is a very good initiative where the children will be taught what is sustainability, what are the values of sustainability. Griha was introduced to the school children, where hoping that they will take up the task of monitoring in the school the usage of energy. They will also document the usage of water, the waste which is generated in the campus, and they will also study the biodiversity of the campus. So once they know the baseline, see, this will go a long way where you're putting that seed in their mind so that they will develop it. It is a baseline data which the students will start learning from the school level, where you are making efforts towards conservation and optimal usage of the resources. Students here may not be in a position to do any changes or amendment in the school building, but this is a process of learning for them, and it will go a long way. It will stand them in a good stead. Students will have a first hand learning experience in their school, and we also hope that they will take these values or these lessons to their respective homes, and making sure that the society at the large also will be influenced by these activities. So shift of the society towards sustainability, or shift of an individual towards sustainability, it is depending upon the actions every individual will take. So it is not a overnight change. It all depends on us, every individual, what actions we take, and it begins with our daily choices. Every day, how we live our lifestyle. So thus sustainability begins at the personal level, at the local level, then it moves to the community, and then it moves to the global level. Okay, so this is a very good initiative, and we hope this brings out a lot of results among the younger generation who will take up the responsibility of environment conservation in the future. One more example which I will be giving you is our university. Yenapoya deemed to be university. What are the initiatives taken by the university for environmental sustainability, or to have a sustainable campus, and also to inculcate those values in our younger generation, or the youth, the students we have in our campus. So coming here to environmental management systems, see, we have a Center for Environmental Studies at Yenapoya University. There are various activities, but I'll be concentrating only on the environmental management system aspect of the center. Here I will be explaining the environmental management system with related to water management of the university, solid waste management, the power management, and the green cover. So first is the water management system, where the university has the freshwater sources, which are mainly the open wells and the bore wells in the campus. This is a raw water which we draw, which has to be treated. We have treatment plants which are called as the water treatment plants, and only after this treatment we have a water treatment plant where you have a carbon filter, you have a sand filter, then you have the chlorine treatment. Only after this treatment the water will be sent to the overhead tanks for the consumption or for any of the domestic uses. The wastewater which is generated during this process after the consumption of the water also has to be treated. We have sewage treatment plants, STP, or the effluent treatment plants in the campus, where the wastewater is treated, and the treated water will also be disposed scientifically, where it is used for the irrigation purpose or for toilet flushing within the campus. We also have measures for water harvesting or conservation. Rainwater is harvested as much as possible. We have rainwater harvesting ponds, and around the ponds, whatever buildings are there, the roof water is also channelized to the rainwater harvesting pond. Also in the one of our campus, the Ayush campus, where we have the rainwater pond, around which we have trenches which are made so that the water percolation takes place to the underground water table. Every building, almost all the buildings, we have the roof water harvesting system, where the roof water will be collected, passed through a filtration unit, and the filtered water will go for recharging the bore wells. As a part of conservation activity, we use aerators in the taps, which help to reduce the pressure of water which is coming out of the tap, so that at least 40% of water conservation can take place by use of aerators. We also have sensor taps in some areas where that also helps to prevent the wastage of water. For drinking water purpose, we have aqua guards and RO, that is reverse osmosis units. So here you can see the water treatment plant. These are the water treatment plants, the sand filter, carbon filter, through which the water is filtered, and then chlorine treatment is done, and only then the water is used. This is the effluent treatment plant. Effluent treatment plant is near the central kitchen and central laundry of the university, because especially the liquid waste which is coming out from the laundry with a lot of detergents has to be treated separately before it is further treated in the sewage treatment plants. The pH has to be maintained so that this is a biological process, so that the microorganisms are not killed in the STP. These are two STPs which you can see in the diagram figure here. This is the rainwater harvesting pond. This is in the main campus, in the Derlakatte University campus. This is the rainwater harvesting pond in the Ayush campus, where we have the Ayurveda, naturopathy, pharmacy colleges. And these are the trenches where we have around the pond, because it's a low-lying area in different places. We have trenches around 20 to 25, which also help in water percolation. This is the roof rainwater harvesting unit, what you all can see here. The roof water will be filtered through this, and the filtered water will go for recharging the borewells. Coming to the solid waste management, this can be categorized to hazardous waste, which is the biomedical waste which is generated by the hospitals, the general garbage, the electronic waste, and what measures we are doing for recycling the biodegradable waste. Biomedical waste or the hazardous waste which is generated in the campus cannot be processed. It has to be handled as per the legal requirements, and we have regulations for handling, for segregating the hazardous waste, for packing it, storing it, and disposing. So it is all done as per the legal requirements, and it has to be given to an authorized vendor which has been certified by the Pollution Control Board, and we are following that. Similarly, for the electronic waste also, we have to collect all the electronic waste and give it to an authorized vendor. The general garbage, the paper, the cardboard, and all such type of waste, we give it to the recyclers so that it is scientifically handled. When it comes to biodegradable waste, we have the garden waste in the campus, which is all biodegradable, and we also have the food waste which is generated in the campus. Both these are recycled by the university. We have a vermicomposting unit where we decompose or we recycle the garden waste, the leaves, the flowers, whatever is got from the garden, and also to a certain extent of vegetable waste which is produced by the central kitchen. These are recycled in the vermicomposting unit. We also have a food waste management unit where the leftover food is also composted using the various methods. We have the microbial decomposition process, and we also have a black soldier fly decomposition process through which the leftover food also is being composted by the university in a different campus. So here you see the regulations for handling the hazardous biomedical waste. Okay, they have to be segregated. We have segregation bins. They all have to be collected in a common collection point, and then it has to be disposed. The general waste is also you have segregated. Everyone is encouraged, students and staff, to segregate the general garbage waste also. Here you can see the food waste. Usually one of the major problems which we face while handling the food waste is the mixing of plastic. Usually the patients, when they get food from outside, they usually get it in polythene bags, and when they are disposing it off, they dispose it along with the polythene bags. So that segregation has to be done, and only after that the food waste is taken for the composting unit. The electronic waste and other types of hazardous waste like the batteries, tube lights, the used oil, all these are also handled as per the regulations. This is the vermicomposting unit. The vermicomposting unit is in the main campus, the Derlakete campus. Here you can see there are 6 units, unit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. In each unit, you can see at the bottom, at the basement, you have got a coconut coir, a layer of coconut coir, the full husk, not only the coir, the full husk is present. And above which, layer by layer, we lay the waste. This is the leaves, the garden waste. Then you have the vegetable waste. To a certain extent, little bit of paper waste is also used. Okay, and after every layer, there will be sprinkling of cow dung water, the slurry. The cow dung slurry is sprinkled, and that is a source of microorganisms which brings about primary decomposition of these waste. After the primary decomposition, then we introduce the earthworms into this waste, which bring about the secondary decomposition, and this is the compost what you get, where you don't see any leaf or vegetable or paper or anything. Completely everything is composted. From here, the earthworms will be collected, they will be sieved, and the compost will be packed and given to all those who need it. Coming to the energy management, the power management, we have the power supply from Mescom, and we have diesel generators. Since we need to have a 24-hour power supply, we have to completely see to it that the power supply is not stopped. We also, to a certain extent, around 7 to 10% of our energy requirement is also coming from the solar energy. We have solar panels. Conservation, solar panels. We are using solar panels not only for the generation of electricity, we also have the hot water which is developed in the hostels by the solar panels. All the old lights are, whenever the replacement is coming, we are seeing to it that we replace it with the LED lighting. This is the grid where the power is supplied to the campus, the diesel generators, solar panels for generation of hot water above the hostels. These are the solar panels for generation of electricity in the main campus. The transport system, university has a fleet of vehicles which helps in transportation. A large number of buses and small vehicles are provided by the university to help the faculty to reduce the usage of personal vehicles, so that the carpooling or transportation will help the load of vehicles within the campus. It also will contribute to reduce the air pollution. We also have electric buggies, electric cars within the campus, bicycles, and these are all electric vehicles. Electric scooters are available within the campus for movement. So this also is one of the initiatives which we started 1 year back now. This is central kitchen where almost 20,000 meals per day is prepared for all the hostels. For the patient, free food is also provided. And here what you can see is the boilers. In the boilers, the steam is being generated, which is used for cooking and also for in the laundry for ironing purpose. This is the laundry. Almost 5,000 to 6,000 kg of laundry is processed every day. And here in the briquettes, what I want to tell you all is, you can see here, these are the briquettes which is used as a fuel for generation of steam. Briquettes are made up of agro waste like oil cake or the groundnut husk. So whatever leftover agro waste is, agriculture waste is there, from that the briquettes are made, and with high calorific value. So they are used for the generation of heat. We are not using any fossil fuel here. The green campus. We have a lot of biodiversity in the campus. University has taken care to maintain the green campus, clean and green campus right from inception. It is not developed in 1 or 2 years. We have trees which are more than 20 years old. The earlier existing trees within the campus, which are almost 30 to 40 year old, also are maintained in the campus. And since the university is almost 20 years old, the trees which are planted then are still being maintained. We have a very good arboretum of areca plantations, the banana plantations. We have a medicinal plant garden, and the biodiversity is very good. We have more than 320 to 30 varieties or the species of plants within the campus, which is documented so far. We have a very good diversity of flowering plants in the campus, the fruiting plants in the campus. For the first time, to the best of my knowledge, a university has documented the mushrooms of the campus. All these are only of the main campus for the time being. And the mushrooms, which we have documented during 1 or 2 seasons, we got around 60 varieties, and of which around 40 varieties we have got very good photographs, which has been documented as a book. This was a project which was initiated by Professor K.R. Sridhar, who is a mycologist who is an adjunct faculty at Center for Environmental Studies. Some of the biodiversity of the campus, I cannot give you all the photos. We have more than 60 species of birds which we have documented. More than 50 varieties of butterflies in the campus has been documented. These are some of the photos which we have got. This is a monitor lizard. Okay, we have a lot of honeycombs in the campus. Some of these photographs are from the photographic competition which was organized from the Eco Club. So you all also can participate when your Eco Club organizes such type of programs. These are some of the books which are published. Medicinal plants at Enapoya University. This I told you, the macrofungal resources of the campus, and this is the book published this year on the flora and fauna of the campus. So these books are available. You all can go through and see the rich biodiversity which the university has maintained. This is an initiative which we started with this year, where within the campus we have planned for a pocket forest. Pocket forest are urban forests, or they are small areas. You can start it even with the 5 cents of land you all have. This is around 25 to 30 cents of land, where we maintain the native vegetation, and we also plant some host plants. Host plants are plants which attract the butterflies or birds, which are the source of nectar or fruits or the nesting ground. So by planting such plants, we have tried to make a pocket forest, which helps to increase biodiversity and also help to conserve the existing biodiversity within the campus. We have just started with this year. You will not see a full grown forest. It will take 2 to 3 years. We are also adapting animals at the Pilikula Nisargadama, that is a biological park we have at the Pilikula Nisargadama as a part of our ISR activity. It's not just that the plants are only needed or only we humans are needed. Animals also are very, very essential, and they also need a lot of support. We have a huge number of animals which are maintained in the biological park. The quantity of food requirement there, the quantity of water requirement there, and also the medicines which are needed by the animals which are maintained there are huge. And as a part of the institution social responsibility, the university has adopted few animals at the Pilikula Biological Park. So these were the 2 examples which I gave you all. One was how the university has carried out some activities to play as a role model, so that the staff and students will see how you can take up initiatives to attain sustainability. And Griha was another example which I told you how the ministry has initiated one of the approaches, so that the children can be taught the values of sustainability. And yes, we don't do everything or we don't really work for awards, but when it comes, it is really nice. In 2015, we received the Environmental Award for our activities. Enapoya University received from the then Environmental Minister, Mr. Ramanath Rai. Dr. Raghuveer was the registrar who received the awards on the eve of World Environment Day. At the national level, we also got shortlisted among all the institutes under Swachhata ranking. And university also participated at the global level under sustainable universities, and university ranked 434th world's most sustainable university and 15th rank at the national level as a sustainable university. So I hope with these examples and initiatives, you all have understood what is sustainability. I would like to conclude by saying that every worm, every insect, every animal is working for the ecological well-being of the planet. Only we humans, we claim that we are the most intelligent species here, and we are not doing that. Humans, we are called as Homo sapiens. Homo sapiens means wise man. But it remains to be seen whether we are the really wise species. What we claim that we are the wisest species, but we really need to see, are we that? Because a species who is in the process of degrading its own life support system, when we degrade our own ecosystem, our own environmental sources, can we call ourselves or can we consider ourselves as wise is the question. Because if you look at the developed countries, only 18% of the world's population is there in the developed countries. But this 18% of the population, they use 88% of the world's resources, and they produce 75% of the world's pollution and waste. And that is the data which is protected by the United Nations and the World Bank data. So the developing countries which hold the most of the population, they are probably living more sustainably compared to this developed countries. Earth has enough natural capital. For you to understand what is sustainability, when I explain to it in terms of money, when you have a fixed deposit, which we can consider it as a natural capital, okay, whatever interest comes out from your fixed deposit, if you are living your livelihood with that income, that is with the interest amount, that means you are living a sustainable lifestyle. So the natural capital what the earth has given us, we need to protect it, and we have to live with the income which it provides. Suppose the need is more, if your requirement is more, you should not touch the fixed deposit. You should not go to the natural capital. You should see to it that you increase the fixed deposit so that your interest is also increased. Because if you are touching the natural capital or you are removing the fixed deposit, you will be moving from a sustainable to a unsustainable lifestyle. So it is very essential that we do not touch the natural capital. Very good example here I can give you if for the natural capital is the underground water table. The underground water table is like the fixed deposit. The surface water, that is the ponds, lakes, rivers, wells, whatever water you have on the surface, that is the interest. Using that water, if you can live your lifestyle, that means it is a sustainable lifestyle. But if the water requirement is more, you should see to it that you recharge the underground water table. Whatever rainwater we get, it has to go into the underground water table so that the surface water increases. But if you put bore wells and remove the fixed deposit, you are going for an unsustainable lifestyle. Okay. I hope students you all have understood that concept of sustainability, and we all can work together to solve the environmental problems, because solutions to environmental problems are not black and white, but they are all shades of gray, or I should say the shades of green. And I hope we all can or we should transform our lifestyles and try to live sustainably. Wishing you all good luck, students. And if you all have any questions, I would like to take it. Thank you. Students, are you all there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You all have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Did you all like the environmental initiatives of Enepo University?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
When you all visit the main campus, please go through the campus, go around so that you all can see these activities.
Sure, sure.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Okay,
ma'am.
sure.
How many of you are going to change your lifestyle so that you all can become a sustainable person? Can I see an S in
Yes,
the
ma'am.
chat box?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
I got only very few S's. Very good.
All are going to change their life.
Yes, we need to change. If you want to enjoy the future with these resources, we are the most luckiest generation where we have the technological advancement to such a great extent, and also the resources are available to the fullest. Neither the previous generations have lived so comfortably the way we are living today, and I'm not sure how the future generations will also live. But where we are enjoying all the resources and also the technological advances are such a great extent, we are able to live very comfortably, but we are not satisfied still. We need more comfort. And in fact, we go in search of one of the natural resource, water. We go to Mars, we go to Moon in search of water. What water we have here, we are not conserving it. So it is very essential that we modify our lifestyle, and we have to immediately start living a sustainable lifestyle. If there are no questions, students, then can we wind up? And thank you all for those yeses. I hope to meet you all sometime in your college.
Anybody has any queries or questions related to the session, I feel you can ask or you can type on your chat box.
They all have agreed to live a sustainable life. I'm happy for that. There are many yeses.
Yeah.
And thank you, Mr. Mervin, for this opportunity. And I would also like to inform you all students the activities which are carried by the degree college, the Eco Club, and also the Rotaract. You can interact with Mr. Mervin, your Mervin sir, who is a very good eco-friendly person and a very environment-friendly person. There are a lot of initiatives what he has
Mohammed
done.
sir and eco-friendly.
Hello. So please interact with your teachers who are doing a lot of activities in the campus. Just last year, the activities which are done by Mervin sir of the seed balls and going out to the forest and planting them there. It was a great initiative. I would also like to congratulate Mr. Mervin for this initiative, and some of the activities which are also carried from the Eco Club, the Environ Club. I wish and I request all the students be a part of Rotaract and the Environ Club and get yourself exposed to all these activities which will inculcate this whatever habit you all want to develop of sustainability. Just listening to one lecture you all can't change, but only when you participate. Having knowledge is different. It is only it can only become fruitful only when you participate. So all of you please participate in it, and I wish to see more shades of green coming out from Napoya Institute of the Arts, Science and Commerce Management.
Ma'am, we have one small vote of thanks for you.
Yeah, thank you.
It seems to be a great honor to propose the vote of thanks to all who have helped us in making this program a very resounding success. First of all, I would like to give my hearty vote of thanks to our chief guest, Dr. Bhagya Sharma ma'am, for gracing today's Deeksharam program with the topic Environment Sustainability. Ma'am explained how university is handling water waste, solid waste and all other kind of waste. Also, she highlighted all the facilities and resources which is there in the college. Thank you, ma'am, for the motivational thoughts. I would also thank our beloved HODs for their guidance and moral support. I am happy to express a vote of thanks to our staff members who made this program a grand success through their motivation and dedication. Finally, I thank the wonderful students who have turned up in such great number. Thank you so much, students, for your cooperation. Once again, I thank all for your cordial cooperation.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Dear students, kindly note the feedback and attendance link has been shared in the chat box, even in the YouTube forum. The first feedback and attendance link will be closed. It is already closed. This particular session's feedback link is already shared in the chat box. You may open that and fill the data, and based on that, the attendance will be issued. Thank you. Tomorrow's topic.
the Rotary Club of Erepoya Institute of Arts, Science, Commerce and Management present before you the special program on the occasion of Independence Day. Happy 75th Independence Day to you all. We all know that the freedom fighters or martyrs fought for the freedom of our country from the British ruled India, and before 75 years ago we got independence. So keeping all these freedom fighters or martyrs in our mind, we will start our program with a peaceful song called Vande Mataram. Now I call upon the faculty members to sing a song Vande Mataram.
Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujalam Sufalam, Malayaj Sheetalam, Sasya Shamalam, Mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Shubhra Jyotsna Puladitayami, Pullakusumita Dhrumadala Shobhini, Suhasini Sumadura Bhashini, Sukadam Varadam Mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram.
Thank you, faculty members, for beautifully singing Vande Mataram. Now I call upon protractor Tasmia Muskan to welcome us all.
Greetings of the day to you all. I wish you all a happy Independence Day. I, Tasmia Muskan, the president of the Road Track Club of the Yenapoya Institute of Arts, Science, Commerce and Management, here welcome you all. First and foremost, I'd like to welcome our beloved principal, Dr. Parvadavardhini Gopalakrishnan, the vice principal, Dr. Sharina P., and club coordinators and the volunteers. I also welcome teaching and non-teaching staffs and the students of the Yenapoya Institute of Arts, Science, Commerce and Management. Lastly, I'd like to welcome everyone watching this program. Hearty welcome to you all.
Thank you, Tractor Tasmia Muskan, for welcoming us all. Welcome to you too. Now, I call upon our beloved principal, Dr. Parvadavardhini Gopalakrishnan, to give away a presidential speech.
Namaste, Vande Mataram. Today, in the year 2021, India is celebrating its 75th Independence Day. Today, we cherish and respect and honor and pay tribute to all our freedom fighters, martyrs, and our brave hearts who fought for this day. Dear students, my fellow colleagues, my friends, and 136 crore Indians living in India and overseas, I wish you all the best and congratulate you for the freedom that we have, and we need to celebrate this day. I, on behalf of the Yenapoya University and the Institute, wish you all the very best and hope you enjoy this day with great happiness, prosperity, peace, and harmony.
Thank you, ma'am, for your beautiful message on this special occasion. Now, here comes the first performance of the day by Akila Shetty, first BSc Forensic Science. Enjoy it.
Thank you, Akila, for a wonderful performance. Now, I call upon Veena Kumari from 1st BSc Food Science and Nutrition with a beautiful performance.
ಸದ್ವಿಚಾರಧಾರೆಯಿಂದ ಚಿಮ್ಮಲಿ ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿ ನವೋತ್ಸಾಹದಿಂದ ಹೊರಗೆ ಹೊಮ್ಮಲಿ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಸದ್ವಿಚಾರಧಾರೆಯಿಂದ ಚಿಮ್ಮಲಿ ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿ ನವೋತ್ಸಾಹದಿಂದ ಹೊರಗೆ ಹೊಮ್ಮಲಿ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಭವ್ಯ ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರ ಗುಡಿಯ ಶಿಲ್ಪಕಾರರು ನಾವು ದಿವ್ಯ ಪರಂಪರೆಯ ನವಕುಮಾರರು ನಾವು ನವ್ಯರು ನಾವು ನವೋ ನವ್ಯರು ನಾವು ನವ್ಯರು ನಾವು ನವೋ ನವ್ಯರು ನಾವು ನಾವೇ ಇರಲು ತಾಯಿ ಇನ್ನು ಎಲ್ಲಿಯ ನೋವು ಇನ್ನು ಎಲ್ಲಿಯ ನೋವು ಸದ್ವಿಚಾರಧಾರೆಯಿಂದ ಚಿಮ್ಮಲಿ ಸ್ಫೂರ್ತಿ ನವೋತ್ಸಾಹದಿಂದ ಹೊರಗೆ ಹೊಮ್ಮಲಿ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಪಾದಘಾತದಿಂದ ಅರಿಯ ತೊತ್ತಳ ತುಳಿದು ಬಾಹು ಬೆಳೆಸಿ ಭೂಮಿ ಬಾನಿ ನೆತ್ತರ ಬೆಳೆದು ಅರಳಿ ನಗುವೆವು ಸಿರಿಯ ಮರಳಿ ತರುವೆವು ಅರಳಿ ನಗುವೆವು ಸಿರಿಯ ಮರಳಿ ತರುವೆವು ಶಕ್ತಿ.
Oh wow, Veena, it was really a tremendous performance. Thank you so much. Next we have upcoming and entertaining performance by our faculties. Let's go watch it.
ए मेरे वतन के लोगों जरा आँख में भर लो पानी जो शहीद हुए हैं उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी ए मेरे वतन के लोगों जरा आँख में भर लो पानी जो शहीद हुए हैं उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी बदले रंग यहाँ की बोली में रंगोली सात रंग यहाँ हर कदम कदम पे धरती बदले रंग यहाँ की बोली में रंगोली सात रंग धानी पगड़ी पहने मौसम है नीली चादर ताने अंबर है नदी सुनहरी हरा समंदर है देश गीला देश रंगीला रंगीला देश मेरा रंगीला देश रंगीला रंगीला देश मेरा रंगीला.
Wonderful. Thank you, faculty members, for a lovely performance. Now here comes our rock track team with a beautiful play. Sit back and enjoy.
Hello guys, welcome to my channel and hope you're doing fine and happy Independence Day. So today in our episode we're gonna talk to few people and ask about Independence Day. So let's see what we have got. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Happy Independence Day. Okay. Happy Independence Day. So, do you have anything to talk about Independence Day?
Independence Day. Yeah, that Mahatma Gandhi ji fought against British.
Yeah, but no. He is a follower of Ahimsa, so he didn't fight.
Oh, no. I was just testing you whether you didn't know or not.
Okay, and then.
Filming going on.
Yeah, we are recording it. Yeah?
I do know the fact that, Independence Day, we get holidays. And I get to hang out with my friends finally.
And then there is 50% discount, bro. What? Yes, just check it out. Yes. I think you should just.
We're running out of.
Yes, you just go. Bye. Thank you.
Okay, so for them, Independence Day is just another holiday, hanging out with friends, shopping, chill pill, and so on. Very busy people. So let's move on and see what we have got next. Okay, we have got a bunch of people over here. Let's see. Excuse me. Happy Independence Day.
Happy Independence Day.
Okay, what do you do for living?
We are teachers.
Okay, so teachers, we have got something to.
I've seen you somewhere. Maybe in the college fest. I'm Carol from Yiascm.
I'm Mervin from Yanapoya.
I'm Muskan from Yiascm.
I'm Mervin from Yanapoya.
I'm Lakshmi from Yiascm.
I'm Mervin from Yanapoya.
Okay, can I get a minute over there? We are recording for the viewers. Do you have anything to say about Independence Day?
Yes, of course. Independence Day is a very special day, and we hoist the flag on the special day, as well as we sing national anthem. We give tribute to the freedom fighters, and also we have to make sure we give some enough awareness to our students, saying that because of this day we are celebrating Independence Day and we have got freedom because of the freedom fighters. That's it.
Thank you. Anything else, ma'am?
Now, will you please excuse me? I have a speech in some other colleges. See, now I'm getting call. I'm busy.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's see what we have got next. As we move forward, we have all these things that we do on Independence Day. Okay.
Is this filming?
Yeah, we are filming it.
So please vote for Young Samaj Party.
Happy Independence Day, sir. Do you like to talk about Independence Day to our viewers?
Independence Day is where many people fight for freedom. So many sacrifice their lives. So my grandfather was this close to Bhagat Singh. They fought together and they died together.
Okay. Okay, but Bhagat Singh was hung to death. I mean, how can your grandparents like?
No. All opposition party write false history. My grandfather was write true history. So Bhagat Singh was found dead during war. So I have to go. Please.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. And
please vote for Young Samaj Party.
Okay, thank you. So, according to the politician, it's because of him and his grandfather we got independence. Impressive. So, he's a politician. So, it was a really long day and we spoke to different characters like teenagers, teachers, and okay, here we have few kids. We'll talk to them. Hey, kids. Hey.
Hi.
So, what's today?
It's Independence Day.
So, do you like to talk to our viewers about Independence Day?
Yes. So, Mahatma Gandhi is father of our nation and Jawaharlal is mother of our nation.
No. Not Jawaharlal is not mother of our nation. He is our first prime minister.
Whatever it is, we'll get laddu.
Okay, so you guys are all interested in laddus, getting laddus. Okay, yeah. Anyways, yeah, thank you. Bye. So before concluding, we have a special guest over here who will talk about Independence Day. So let's all listen to her.
Hello everyone. Today we at Yiascm will be celebrating 75th Independence Day with the usual pride to mark its freedom from British rule. The Indian independence movement began during World War I and was led by Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. On August 15, 1947, India got its freedom, ending an almost 200-year British rule. One of the great freedom fighters who helped in India's freedom struggle include Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Bhagat Singh, Chandrasekhar Azad, Subhash Chandra Bose, and many more freedom fighters. India's Independence Day is significant as it stands as a reminder of the sacrifices that many freedom fighters made to get independence from British rule. We all have to be proud of our freedom fighters, great leaders, and our nation. We need to salute our nation and our freedom fighters. Let us all mark it as a pride on this day and recall all the struggles which our freedom fighters have come across. Happy Independence Day to all. Let us be united and let us lead our country in peace. Thank you. Happy wishes. Happy Independence Day.
Thank you, Dr. Sharina, for your wonderful message. So now it's time for me to say bye to all of you guys. So until then, stay safe, stay healthy. Please like, share, and subscribe. Bye-bye.
Such a wonderful performance it was. Now I call upon Rono Emmanuel Peter from 1st BCA IBM for a patriotic song by uttering our patriotic vibes to enrich our modernizing culture.
பாரில் சிறந்த தேசம் நம் வாழும் பாரத தேசம் சரித்திரம் படைத்த தேசம் பல சரித்திரம் படைக்கும் தேசம் நம் சுவாசம் நம் தேசம் அழியா பாரத தேசம் நம் சுவாசம் நம் தேசம் அழியா பாரத தேசம் பூலோகம் காணும் அதிசய மழையாய் பாரத தேசம் சிறைப்பட்டு சிக்கிழுத்து பெற்று சுதந்திரத்தை பேணி காப்போம் என் பிறவி நான் எடுத்தாலும் தேசத்திலே உயர்த்திடுவோம்
Everyone who are watching this program live virtually. Thank you one and all. Now, let us rise for the national anthem.